happened on the Crones. The Peasley sisters took her in, then wavered, unsure if they should eat her or surrender her to the Wild Hunt. Ciri escaped before they could decide. Pursued by a spectral rider, she had fled into the swamp, where Geralt lost her trail once more. He now needed a new lead.
Don't you look at me.
Quite the work my man's got, eh?
Not half bad.
Brought him a bucket of peelings yesterday, the feast we had.
He's not scared.
We're lifeless, move it! I seem to catch my breath. I think the smudger might have been choking last night. Smudger? Help me here, sis.
Wouldn't mind a look.
So long.
Plowing, I know. I'm listening. What do you come to me with?
Got news of your wife.
Plowing hell, why'd you not say so forthwith? Where is she? Why have you not returned with her?
She's in Crookback Bog. Got food, a place to live, and keeps herself busy. Didn't look like she had the slightest desire to leave.
You were to bring her back, not report on the conditions she lives under.
I was supposed to find her, and I did. That was our deal, nothing more.
You still think me rotten to the core. A base bastard, don't you? You believe I alone am at fault for what happened here.
Doesn't matter what I believe.
Yet, looking at you, I see contempt. Can't speak for the world you witches inhabit, but in ours, nothing is ever black and white.
Probably gonna say you're not the only one to blame. All right, then. I'm willing to hear your side of the story.
Not working. Ah, it's working. No, it's not. Huh? What? Hello? Yo. 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 Ah.
With Annie, it was love at first sight. A spear tore through my shoulder at the Battle of Anchor. She tended to my wound. Once I'd recovered, I asked her to marry me. She wept with joy. Soon after, Mara was born. And after that, they sent me to Cidaris. A warlord had risen against King Ethan and fought.
Yes.
Send help. It was one battle to the next, one conflict after another. It was a life of war. I was seldom home, and I found comfort in drink. Gruesome. Fond of hooch. I couldn't part with it when I did get home.
All right. What then?
I went from front to front, battle to battle, collecting soldiers' coin, while Anna sat alone with the babe for months. Later, I learned she'd not been so alone after all. For nearly 3 years, she'd found comfort in the arms of one Evan, a childhood friend. Her dog's bunghole. Understand, damn it? One tussle in the hay I'd have waved aside, put it out of my mind. But the woman cuckolded me for years, without a whisker of concern for me, for my love.
How'd you find out?
Came home one day and Anna was gone. Her things too. Found a letter. She wrote that she didn't love me. That she'd left me for that knob licker and taken Tamara with her. Felt like I'd been rammed in the arse by a horse. I went to find the bugger, to get the girls back, bring them home. Yet soon as I saw him, something turned inside me, something dark. I slaughtered the shit-eating twat and fed his carcass to the dogs.
Imagine Anna wasn't exactly pleased.
Ha! Bloody understatement if I've ever heard one. She flew into a fit, hysteria, threw herself at me, kicking and clawing. Finally grabbed a knife. It would have been the end of me if I'd not leapt aside. It was the first time I hit her. I had to calm her. Felt I had no other means. Things changed. They would never be the same. Anna tried to take her own life, and mine, several times. She would prod me, goad me, taunt me, in the hope I would hit her again, perhaps. She'd scream that I'd robbed her life of love, that I'd destroyed the idea for her, and so might as well kill her. How many times I apologized. How many armfuls of blooms and gifts I brought. She cared not a bit. 2 years of her anger had turned to indifference, broken at times by her bouts of hysteria and my bouts of drunkenness. Cannot fathom how we survived those years, but we did. Though as ye know now, not everything was as it might have seemed.
Why relationship advice? Why? Why relationship advice? Why?
Don't know why you're telling me all this. Your relationship with your wife? Your concern, not mine.
Ah, the Witcher. Should have expected as much. Very well then. If you won't bring Anna home, you might at least tell me how she landed in that blasted swamp.
This fucking cable. Maximum.
Your wife is with the Crones as their servant.
What the fuck do you mean? What crones?
Ones who live in Crookback Bog.
I've heard folk speak of them, and thought it naught but tales to scare the children with. How on earth did she land there?
They fled by night. They were riding past the forest when a beast serving the Crones attacked them and abducted Anna.
A beast? Bloody hell. And Tamara? Was she hurt?
No.
Oh, thank the gods for that. So, Annie? What happened to her?
The creature carried her deep into Crookback Bog. Didn't harm her, though. In fact, Anna seems content there.
Content? What is this tripe, Witcher? What in bloody blazes is she doing in that swamp?
She made a pact with the crones and, well, I think she might have lost her mind.
A pact? What the bloody hell?
She was with child, a child she didn't want to bear. Went to the crones for help. They promised to rid her of the problem in exchange for a year of her service. And they kept their word, in their own twisted way.
What do you mean?
Anna must have thought the child inside her would somehow disappear. Instead, the crones sapped her of strength, and ultimately forced her body to miscarry. I think that's when she started to lose her mind. Then they placed magic tethers on her, tethers that cause great pain when tested. A guarantee she'll pay off her debt.
A pact with witches? Bloody nightmare, sounds like some jest. We must get her out. We can't leave her there.
Venturing into the swamp, even with armed men, is just a bad idea. It's a dangerous place inherently, and I think those crones are a greater threat than anyone realizes.
I'll not sit on my ass waiting for them to return her. Would you wait? Count on their mercy if they had your daughter?
Probably not, but I'm a witcher.
And I'm a husband and a father who's fought of his life and the lives of his loved ones. I'll gather my men, go there and retrieve Anna.
Let's play Gwent.
We had a deal. I've done my part. Your turn to do yours.
A word once given. Now what did I last?
Basilisk. It had just attacked you.
Ah, right. Gargantuan. One solid brute. It landed right in front of us. I thought we'd breathed our last.
Watch out!
If I don't survive this, you're to take whatever you want from the fortress.
You'll survive!
Let's show this bastard what we're worth.
Damn it! I can't leave him like that.
You have everything?
Yes, thank you.
What you did for me, I shall never forget it.
You helped me as well. When your man brought me here. You fed me, cared for me, had my wounds looked after. We're even now.
You needn't leave. You're in good company here. We'll always have a warm corner for you.
I must leave. Wraiths pursue me. The Wild Hunt. I was foolish to use the power. They're sure to have caught my scent.
The Wild Hunt? Pursuing you?
I'll endanger all of you by remaining here. You must tell the people to bar their doors and windows. And no one is to wander the night.
And you? Where do you think you're going?
Now, I ride for Novigrad. And then, who knows where.
She mounted and rode off. It grew awfully empty without her.
Redanian armies blocked the Pontar crossing, yet you sent Ciri to Novigrad.
She was looking for a sorceress, and all of them are in Novigrad. Besides, I didn't leave her at the Redanians' mercy. I gave her a letter of safe conduct.
Where'd you get these letters?
Haven't always led this pack of jesters. Served in the Temerian army once.
Redanians guard the crossing.
True, but with a bit of fame and a friend here and there, well, banners and heraldry don't mean so much.
So there's a chance Ciri's still in Novigrad. Thanks for helping her.
It's nothing. Now you've learned what you wanted to know, you must be in a hurry. But, if you could...
Spit it out.
I want to go get Anna. Free her, bring her back. I don't believe she's there willingly.
Must have not heard me. Any journey into the swamp is suicide.
I heard you, which is why I could use your aid. I've no more tales of Ciri to offer you, but go with me and I'll be generous with what I do have. Very generous.
Extra coin never hurt.
Ha! True indeed. I'll round up my men and ride to Downwarren. You can join us there.
Fine. Sounds good.
There you are!
Sorry, I knew this letter.
What was that?
You tell me. Man or monster? My men call him Uma and say he's a beast, but he seems a man to me. Just hideous as Ardle's shit.
Uma. Strange name.
Aye, strange, but he gave us no other.
Uma, umama. Walla walla bing bing.
You mean he can talk?
Hardly. It was like this. I asked what they called him. He sat there, not saying a thing, trying to stick a toe up his nose. So I grabbed his hand, looked him in the eyes, and asked, "What's your name?" Gave me this damned foolish look and stammered, "Oh, Uma?" And it stuck.
Great story.
Doesn't look like a monster, but my medallion's trembling. Strange. Where'd you find him?
Funny story, actually. I won him in a game of cards.
must have been pretty desperate to play for that.
Ah, quit your carping, smart-ass. Someone wagered him, and we played. If anyone was desperate, it was the bugger's former master.
Funny story. How so?
Went to Novigrad once, to rest, indulge in the city's pleasures. Stayed at a tavern, and some folk there were playing, so I joined in. Cards were kind that day. Had one devilish hand after another. Robbed the whoresons blind. One fellow, a merchant, took it especially hard. He'd gambled away everything he'd brought from Skellige. Wanted terribly to play another hand, so I agreed. Asked him what he had to wager, and he showed me that sideshow. Not much in it for me, but fuck it, I thought. I'll give the man a chance to win something back. Luck was not with him, and Uma wound up here at Crow's Perch. End of story.
Hilarious. Real side splitter.
Oh, you wouldn't know a good tale from a runny fart.
Proper baron now. Even got a jester.
Aye. Now I feel something's not right with him.
How so?
Well, he seems more beast than man. But there's wisdom, cunning in the bastard's eyes. Or maybe I'm imagining it. Ever run into anything like it?
No, but he doesn't look dangerous.
I guess that's that. Doesn't eat much, so as long as he's no trouble, the boys might as well have some diversion.
Time I was on my way. So long.
Farewell. I hope you find your daughter. And prove a good father to her.
Don't get soused. He gets angry. He's always drinking.
Boy, lads, fancy an outing to find that sheepy?
Now you.
Been the Smiths, lass. Gap tooth one.
Not a bad idea. Nice tits on her.
I'm talking about the shrieker,
Horsens on.
wreaking havoc in the peasants' coops now.
One fucked up face. Oh!
He raised tribute for him. He does. Play host to him.
Quite the work my man's got, eh? More off that. Brought in a bucket of feelings yesterday.
You seen me muscle?
Yeah? Do politician.
So long.
No, I'm staying here.
Looking for a hunter named Neelan.
Found him. What do you want?
Hear about your notice. I'm a witcher. When do you last see your wife?
5 days past. Full dawn. On my way out to hunt. You were asleep. When I come back, found no sign of her.
Maybe she went to the neighboring village. Forgot to tell you.
No. My sister were never gone this long before.
Tried looking for her?
Asked round the village, none saw her go. She must have left when they were still sleeping. Told her time and again not to walk.
I must have some menfolk to scour the wood.
I'll ask around, too.
Hannah keeps to herself mostly.
Thanks. I'll try to find... Greetings.
Aye, but gristle and marrow.
Wanted to talk to you about...
She come by a time?
She seems strange lately.
Straight. If I'm to judge, it's the wool. Hannah must have gone to the wood to gather mushroom.
You the butcher's wife?
Butcher? Please. Now he deals in carp.
Thanks.
Mum said find good, she said.
Wow. My dad used to make swords like...
It's sharp. Better... Need to talk to your father.
I forged swords once. Now it's scythes and...
Wanted to ask you about Hannah.
Hannah?
No, that's why I'm here.
I saw her go to the forest with another
The forest?
Why?
A huge pack roams the area. No...
Thanks. Farewell.
Oh, man! Nice pendant you got. Witcher?
What are you doing here? Shouldn't be in the forest alone.
I came to tell you. You needn't look for Hannah. She'd have returned long past were she alive. I'll pay you twice Nealon's pledge. Just tell the man his Hannah's dead.
Don't want to know what happened to her?
I've no illusions, Witcher. Hannah's dead for certain.
Sorry, not in the habit of...
Folks speak true about you, Witcher.
Must be Hannah. Smell of a rotting corpse. Pieces literally spattered all around. No man did this. Cut. This is getting interesting. This is getting interesting.
She's a werewolf.
Claw marks. Deep. Werewolf. No doubt about it. Gotta be careful. Blood and paw marks. Wonder where they lead. Shit. Climbed the tree. I can't get up there. Maybe find something else on the ground. Tuft of fur. Whatever lost it hasn't bathed in a while. Man's clothes. Shredded, but no sign of blood. Who rips their own clothes off, leaves them in the woods? Looks like a hunter's quarters. Notes. Wonder whose. Blood's just barely dried. He was dragged here. Wonder where from. Not your lucky day. Think we need to talk.
It's Neelan!
Lycanthropy can afflict anyone, but it is a curse, so sorry, but I have to.
You don't understand! I love him! He was near to being mine till you came along! Go away! Leave us be!
Not till I find out what's going on here.
I love him. Always have. Even after I'd learned his secret.
You knew? Did you know I shut myself in here to wait out me change?
I knew, and I didn't mind. But you chose Hannah. I wanted her to see you. I wanted her to fear you. She'd not have stayed. And we could be together.
You brought her here. That night. It was the reason I had the taste of blood in me mouth come morn.
I did it for us. She was to see you turn, not more. I didn't want her death. You've got to believe me.
I don't. And I'll kill you willingly. First time for that, in fact.
You won't kill anyone, ever again.
No! Don't hurt him!
Get out of here before I change my mind. Run. I like that silver. Sorry it had to end this way.
hearing.
If only me man weren't forever getting tossed at the tavern. Ow!
You spoiled by the break
Easy, not at all.
The rats, why did he need them?
Bloody rodents. Better to have stuffed them with a poison, or crushed them into a pulp with a shovel.
Kira, what are you doing?
Geralt. You gave me quite a start.
But nay, the mage, he says, bring me rats and healthy ones. Not something the cat dragged in.
This the lamp from the elf's hideout? And what's this about rats?
Nothing important. I'll explain later. Now tell me, to what do I owe the pleasure?
Mentioned you wanted something from me.
I did, and still do. The Cursed Isle on Lake Windammer. You've heard of it, I'm sure. The local peasants mumble incessantly about it, about the wraiths that haunt it. They claim none who go there return.
How'd it come to be cursed?
That's what I don't know. I must break this spell, yet I've been unable to identify its source.
Gotta know something.
Scraps. The curse is somehow linked to the tower where Serad, the lord of these lands, took refuge when Nilfgaard invaded. Claims in the village are that peasants, desperate of hunger, sailed to Fyke Isle to beg for food. Met their end there. It was a massacre. So, will you please help me lift this curse? You're so good at these things.
So the peasants who went to the island for food, this lord had them murdered?
The villagers say he had them poisoned.
A real gentleman.
Well, I never met him. But he certainly didn't seem such a cruel man, judging by what a mage from the Isle told me.
A mage lived on the island? Did you know him? Where is he now?
We were friends. Sadly, he died that day as well. Very few survived. Yet even those who escaped the Isle soon suffered agonizing deaths. Strangely, they did not seem to have been poisoned.
Why are you so intent on this?
I'm not. The local peasantry is. The Isle, miss. You've got to lift the charm. You're a good witch, a great witch. There's no end to it.
Uh-huh. See, I thought you didn't care for the locals. The great witch you are.
I failed to lift the curse, and they could conclude I'm not so great. Not enough to conceal me from the witch hunters and risk getting sent to the gallows themselves.
What others think. Your image. That's all you care about.
The point is, listen, I didn't flee to these wilds just to stupidly get caught because some boar with grit under his fingernails grows annoyed with me.
All right, I'll help.
I knew you'd find it irresistible. Naturally, you'll need to sail to Fyke Isle.
Fine. What then?
Well, the spirits who wander the Isle, you must establish a rapport with them. Don't know how, but they could point us in the direction of the curse's source.
Think they'll be willing to chat?
Of course, provided you take my magic lamp with you. I shall let you keep it afterwards in appreciation. You'll find it quite useful, I'm sure.
Can't you just come with me?
I tried to go to Fyke Isle once. Thought my head would burst, the curse's magic was so strong.
Nice of you to send me there.
I experienced an acute nasal hemorrhage. You stand to endure a wobble of your medallion at most. At Aretusa, they trained me to detect even the subtlest magic pulses. This was like getting smacked across my haunches with a grain flail.
Funny. Thought you'd go in for that sort of thing.
Take my boat. I left it on the lake shore near the village. Should be fit to use. Provided rot hasn't eaten it, as it seems to eat everything here.
How's the lamp actually work? I mean, do I just rub it, or do I have to do something, magical?
You needn't even rub. Just place it where you find bones and hear whispers. I suppose I should warn you. It might not be the most pleasant experience.
Figured as much. Tell you all about it later. Maybe skip the drastic bits.
You'll need to do neither. I'll give you a Xenovox. It's a bauble that will let us speak over some distance. You will tell me what you see, and I shall tell you what to do and look for.
Never heard of a Xenovox.
It works just like a megascope, but is far more portable. Think of it as a magic box that talks.
They hard to build?
Extremely. That's why they're so rare. I certainly couldn't build anything like it.
So no chance these Xenovoxes will catch on with every mage using one?
Not the slightest.
So where'd you get the Xenovox?
Found it in the mine along with the lamp. Thought it was part of the lamp at first. Didn't realize what I'd actually found until later.
Think it belonged to the elven mage?
Clearly. And I didn't even know the elves used them.
I need to know anything else before I go?
No, that is all. Oh, go already. I can't wait to see what you discover on Fyke Isle. Just be sure to come and see me afterwards. And Geralt. Thank you.
Kitty.
Geralt, just when I was starting to miss you.
Bet the old witch who lived.
She did indeed.
Very much so.
So expensive, holy shit. I could sell that. I guess the relic is not that special of quality. You get a lot of relic stuff.
See you, Kira.
Geralt!
Why do you want the lamp?
You just witnessed why. To communicate with lost souls.
Didn't know you were interested in that kind of magic.
There's nothing wrong with it.
Why'd the elf promise you the lamp?
We traded for it. He needed powerful magic and sensed I was no common wart charmer. I brewed him a potion. To delay nervous tissue degeneration, stave off memory loss or some such.
Who do you want to use it on?
He didn't say.
Tell me more about this mage from the Isle. Were you two close?
Never expected you'd take such an interest in my private life.
More interested to know if you bonded as fellow magic practitioners.
Well, we had little in common in that arena. Oh, Alexander was one of those anxious experimenters, forever short on sleep. The kind that thinks perfect happiness is an isolated tower and a full set of vials and alembics.
So, bet you saw this question coming. What are you doing here?
Let me think. Enjoying the country air? Admiring the unspoilt scenery? Or is it furthering the age-old alliance between the city and its breadbasket? No. I'm in hiding, Geralt. Blind to the state of the world? Don't you see what's happening?
Mean the persecution mages now face?
Yes, that's exactly what I mean. Radovid's new pastime. Pursuing anyone with a whiff of magic about them. Witch hunters. Sound familiar? Murderers scouring the north from end to end, burning books, hanging soothsayers, torturing herbalists.
Picked a strange place to hide.
I didn't pick anything. In the north, Radovid's men hunt sorceresses like fish in a barrel. Nilfgaard controls the south. Where was I to flee?
Emperor does keep mages on a short leash, but he lets them live and ply their trade.
Radovid and Emma differ in every respect except one. They share a deep hatred of the Lodge of Sorceresses. And I was a member.
So how's it feel to be the village witch?
Horrid.
No joy in having the boundless respect and trust of the local peasantry?
They'd respect anyone who could produce hemorrhoid cream.
Been here a while, haven't you?
Long enough for rot to set in. You cannot possibly imagine how much I detest this place.
Changing the subject. Any news of your sisters from the lodge?
None. We can't know too much about one another these days. It's safer that way.
Even tried to contact one another?
I've wanted to many times. But I've no way of knowing who would answer, or who might be listening.
See you, Kira.
In 2023, 8 fried idiots arrived at a 4-bedroom house in New England. The audience had their expectations. They would be watching Hell House, newly branded as Fish Tank Live. The show would be an endurance game born from the iDubbbz gaslighting document, grown into a 42-day competition. They would begin with small pranks, like providing alcohol-free beer, and escalate until they were chasing the fish out of the house with chainsaws, and the last fish remaining would be victorious. Since leaving that sterile 4-bedroom house, we've seen Fish Tank do insane things, become a home for the wayward and weird, travel in time, fight vampires, try and fail to tame women, and become famous. Now, it's time to go home. This season, please be gracious and welcoming to Absorb Toast. He's going to be providing the daytime commentary with some assistance from myself and the Lore Seekers. I think it's very fitting that you'll have the perspective of both myself, who watched from Season 1, and Toast, who joined during 2.5. The first few days may be slightly bumpy, but they always are. Please be patient and remember how terrible my digests were during Season 2, and be extremely impressed at the level of polish he's able to offer in comparison. Toast, take it away.
Thank you, AB. I'm honored to be able to work with such talented individuals, and I'm honored to be a part of this season. Now, without further ado, let's get right into day one. At 1 p.m. EST, the site's online timer counted down to 0, and the cams turned on.
Hey, ground team, I'm hella nervous. I need to pee before I do the thing. Are we on camera 7? We are on camera 7. This season, we're really taking the gloves off. This is the season we finally take the gloves off. This season, we're really taking the gloves off. This season, we're really taking the gloves off. This season, we're really taking the mask off because it was too high in the air to get up there with the ladder and put the glove on, so we masked it. Welcome back to Fish Tank.
And with that, Fish Tank is back where it started, in the original Season 1 house. For this setup, there's a few changes. There's now 13 cameras, a confessional camera, as well as a Stoex ticker or stocks ticker in the living room. This is replacing the old endorsements mechanism from prior seasons, where users can now buy stock in each fish, and the respective stock price will be displayed on the ticker. With that out of the way, the first fish enters the fish tank.
Ellie has entered Fish Tank.
The first fish to enter is Ellie, an 18-year-old unemployed college student from San Diego, and she is the replacement for the last-minute dropout. After being introduced, she does a tour of the house, settling in bedroom 2, and she is the first to mess with the duck toy. As she's doing her tour, she also spins on the chair and squishes a bug on the window, but stays completely silent otherwise. The audience eventually finds out that she is an Action Man viewer and finds clips from some of her streams.
What race do you feel like is holding, you back the most or us back the most?
The 13%.
After settling in, she is greeted with the introduction of the next fish.
Stand right here, okay? And just look at the camera for about a minute. Give them some smiles. Hey.
Daniel has entered Fish Tank.
The second fish in the tank is Daniel, a 21-year-old Naples, Florida native who is currently residing in Texas. Daniel stares at the camera for quite some time and does a short house tour before he heads back into the living room where he sits in painful silence with Ellie until he attempts to strike up a convo. Ellie eventually forces Daniel to make conversation. Daniel asks her how much she knows about Fish Tank and says that he's seen the first 2 seasons. and he's worried that he isn't going to be sociable or entertaining, and that the audience must already hate him. After talking to Ellie, Daniel heads to B4, where he tells the camera that he suspects her to be a plant due to the way that she talks.
Okay, I think it's clear. If anyone's listening, no, I'm not the most entertaining, but I just gotta get this out there. She's a plant. I swear she's a plant. The way she talks, I don't know. I don't trust her.
After this, Daniel heads back downstairs where he's greeted by the third fish.
Yes.
Oh, so
hey. How you doing?
Daniel, nice to meet you, bro.
For about a minute, just give us some facial expressions, some points, whatever you want to do.
That's where it's at. Am I supposed to stand here?
Freddie is the third to arrive, a 36-year-old former Uber driver, currently unemployed, from Connecticut. He gets introduced and asks about the stocks system and reveals that he doesn't know much about the show. Daniel explains the stocks ticker to him, and Freddie tells the fish that The Truman Show is one of the greatest movies ever made, and this is a lot like The Truman Show.
It's like quiet in here.
Freddie, being more outgoing, strikes up a conversation with the two other fish. Daniel says he doesn't do much and is also unemployed, but almost got into modeling recently. And Ellie says that she's in college. Freddie tells them that he went to business school and acting school, but didn't graduate due to not being able to remember his lines.
Be on the show, and I was like, because I was on 90 Day Fiancé with my...
Wait, you on 90 Day Fiancé?
Yeah, a long time ago.
Turns out Freddie was on season 4 of 90 Day Fiancé, where he interacted with Stephanie Matto, a cast member who would go on to gain infamy for selling her farts in a jar. The group continued talking. Daniel says he didn't know he's 21, his life is shot, to which Freddie tells him that he's got 10 concussions in his lifetime. Daniel continues that he has nothing going on in his life, which is why he is here. Eventually, Daniel begins asking Freddie some questions about how he got on the show. Daniel reveals that he was one of the people featured in the season 4 trailer.
My role models are Warren Azul because of his dedication, Solid Snake because of how he respects people.
But he has yet to see any of the other people featured in the trailer in the house, making him a bit suspicious.
So, how did you get in?
I don't even know, to be honest.
You don't know?
I sent I don't know, I did like an application.
Well, was it the one on Instagram? Or?
On Instagram, yeah.
Yeah, okay, well, okay, so you did the same as me. But you saw the trailer, the first trailer, right?
No.
Oh. It was only me. I have not so far seen any of the other contestants that were on that trailer.
Oh yeah, you were the one on the trailer. Oh yeah, I saw that. But they blurred you out.
Yes.
Oh man. What the is that thing?
That's the doghouse.
Freddie takes notice of the doghouse, a season 2 game mechanic that's making its return this season. Daniel goes ahead and explains the concept.
Say, next couple of days, you get into it with someone. You can use that bell, and you guys and the staff will pick a challenge, and if you lose it, you go in the doghouse.
Or you just go inside there?
No. You get the leash. You put the leash on you, and you sleep there for the night.
Okay. You guys think you're gonna last the whole time?
I think I can last. I think I can last, like just being here. You know what I mean?
The fish then spend some time playing Hangman, where Daniel makes an interesting word choice.
You know it.
Plant?
Yeah.
Nice one.
Jet then comes in to interrupt their game and tells them that they need some footage of them introducing their rooms. Freddie goes first and chooses bedroom 3.
I'm feeling this room. Sure.
Now, which bed are you going for?
This one, the big one.
Big bed?
Yeah. This is the one. Yeah.
Ellie's up next in bedroom 2.
This is my room. I chose it because I like the color blue, and 2 is one of my angel numbers. So, yeah, I believe in that stuff.
And Daniel is the last to show off his bedroom in bedroom 4.
I picked this room because it's the furthest away from everyone.
Go ahead and just sprawl out on the bed and just make like a... There you go. One more time, sit back up.
Okay.
Sorry, you went a little quick there. A little slower, just really take it in.
Cool. Alright, and then let's riff a little bit about who you think your roommate's going to be or who you don't want it to be.
Well, who's going to be my roommate? I hope it's someone I don't like.
Daniel misspeaks here and actually meant to say that he hopes it's someone that he does like. After this, they all return to the living room, where they are greeted by the 4th fish.
Okay.
Here we go. You it.
Angelina has entered fish tank.
The fourth fish to enter the tank is the 22-year-old unemployed Angelina from Jacksonville. She's a self-prescribed fan of the show, and after being introduced, she takes a quick tour of the house.
I am familiar with the show. Don't fall. Oh, okay, you chose this one. Oh, purple! I feel like I have to do this one now. It's a purple room. Daniel, are you scary?
I don't think so.
Nothing would happen if I stayed in here?
I mean, no. I wouldn't, like...
Sorry.
No.
I have to ask. I have to
It
ask.
just sounds weird because I'm gonna say, like, why would I do something with tens of thousands of people watching me?
Are you nervous?
Yeah, I've been a stuttering mess all day.
After picking to share the room with Daniel, she continues touring the house. She decides to try the shark sauce and refers to herself as invasive as she sits in the doghouse box, breaking it in the process.
That was cat. Is that allowed?
As she continues to get to know the group, she mentions that production told her there may have been multiple dropouts and questions which one of them is the replacement. Ellie stays silent. The group continue to get to know each other, and Daniel tells Angelina that he is autistic and reveals that his outfit is a Zorro cosplay from One Piece.
I heard there was like one female contestant that looks like they dropped out.
Okay. I don't know which one it was now. Are you guys like mentally ill or anything?
No, I have autism.
Autism?
I think so.
Okay. Is that for like the squeezing sensation?
Squeezing
The
sensation.
green thing around your waist?
No. Okay, so this is stupid. My brother won the cup. It's like you should go in and cosplay. It's just from a show. One Piece. Zorro.
I almost brought my sword from One Piece. I would have brought it.
That would have been cool.
Freddy then mentions to the group that he was sequestered at another house prior to his arrival, to which Angelina says she was as well. Daniel, however, arrived directly from the airport and doesn't know about any other houses.
Were you in the house? Did you go to the house before this?
Yeah.
Yeah, me too. I was there too. Yeah, did you wait there this whole time?
Yeah.
In the room?
Yeah.
Yeah, I read like half the book.
Angelina then accuses Ellie of trying to be the cruel version of JC.
Are you trying to be like the cool JC? Me? What? Me? You're trying to be JC so bad. JC? You're JC so bad.
The two get interrupted by the fifth fish.
Alright, we're gonna have you stand over here. No talking, please, while she's doing this.
Orange has entered fish tank.
gotta be.
use a portal about now. Any shortcuts? Long way.
wolf ate my gran. Do you want to be my boyfriend?
Right, Tix, you're a bigger rat picker than me.
Hey, Whitey, why'd your hair go white?
Greetings. From now on, assume your every move. And? He fix it for you? No. Said I'll come to the wrong place.
Can it get any worse?
Elven blood, eh? And? He fix it for you? No. Said I'll come to the wrong place. But he's held up his neck.
What do you have on offer?
Redanian dumplings, speciality of the house, heartily recommended. Blimey. A vatgun in my establishment? It can't be.
How do you know I'm a witcher?
You joking? Silver blades, who else uses them? Crafted in Mahakam, am I right? Must be about 40 inches long?
An elven sword expert. You must be Ibir Hattori.
Ah, indeed. I am.
Geralt of Rivia. Heard a lot of good things about you.
A pleasure, Geralt. How might I help you? Care to try a dumpling?
Tasty.
Glad to hear it. Anything else I can do for you?
Looking for a good swordsmith. No one?
3 swords on your back. A bit much, don't you think?
Good one. But all jests aside, you make swords anymore?
Really. It's dumplings now. I must make a living. But I miss the hammer, anvil, and bellows. Oh, the heat of the forge. Were it not for that swiving Van Horn.
Don't know what you're talking about.
I shan't greet a witcher with dumplings. Come, let me show you something.
Quite a collection. Premium quality, too.
Thank you. I've kept these as mementos.
Damn shame you don't make them anymore. I'd gladly replace what I have with this kind of steel. Someone with your skills? Why the hell are you needing dough?
This might surprise you. The pay is better. But above all, it's much safer. Food vendors rarely disappear or end up as cripples.
I see. Someone controlling Novigrad's smithing market?
Not officially, though all supplies go through Ernst Van Horn. And they say he plays cards with Cleaver. Frequently.
Ernst Van Horn. Who's that?
Modest beginnings. A small dockside workshop. However, he proved extremely ambitious. He knew he could not compete with other swordmakers on skill alone, so he resorted to other methods.
Other methods?
A bit of slander here. Buying business debt cheaply and taking over there. And whenever the competition was a ploughing non-human, he'd accuse them of being Havakars.
Is that how he did you in?
I did not give up without a fight. I went to Town Hall, negotiated. Alas, it was all in vain. He'd already enlisted Cleaver's protection. And in Novigrad, few dare get in Cleaver's way.
Tried negotiating? Making a deal?
With Van Horn? Do you jest? He's a proper heartless bastard. Either play by his rules and pay him, or go out of business.
I see.
But I shan't complain. Dumplings have proven an excellent source of income. It's just... well...
You miss the heat of the forge. Tried getting supplies from someone else?
Those rogues of the underworld control all the sources. How am I to talk to them? Unless... would you be willing to help me?
Want me to help you get you supplies? How?
Just come with me to a meeting. As my bodyguard, it'll bolster my confidence. Truth be told, not so long ago, I tried negotiating some iron deliveries with one of the King of Beggars' men.
Take it he's important in the underworld, too.
Yes. What's more, he's on piss-poor terms with Cleaver, who backs Van Horn. It's just... he demanded an inordinately large share of the profits. I thought you might help me negotiate. I don't mean gratis. I'm certain we can agree on a fee.
Could I choose something from your collection?
Oh, forget this rubbish. I shall forge you a sword fit for killing gods.
I don't know. Criminal underworld. Not really sure I want to meddle with them.
I badly need your help. Van Horn is a Van Horsen. He must be taught a lesson. I'd be eternally grateful. Plate armor, yours. Or perhaps you'd like a catapult or a trebuchet.
Fine. Arrange the meeting.
Splendid. Meet me after dark, near the crane at the docks.
Your time to die. Butcher, take pity! Don't steal our young'uns!
Almost there.
Splendid. I shall contact you again soon.
Wait, this Xenovox. Can I contact you with it, or is it one way?
One way only, I'm afraid. You'll have to trust my feminine intuition.
Your what?
My feminine intuition.
Wonderful.
Geralt? Are you on the Isle yet? Does the Xenovox work? Can you hear me?
What? I can't hear. Broke already. Sheesh, should lit this magic.
What did you say? There's some interference. You must be very careful.
From my saddle.
Come on.
didn't come here to ask nicely.
Place is full of rats. As many dead as alive. Think they're feeding on...
Look, Geralt, stop. You needn't be so detailed.
Where?
Blood. Many must have died here.
Rich folk. Rich folk. Rich folk. Doubt I'll ever understand them. Keeping rats in cages like rabbits.
Let them out, maybe? Like to die of hunger if we leave them there.
I'd sooner burn the vermin. Releasing them's not like to bring no good. Imagine the harm they'd do if they swam back to the village.
Swam? Rats? How do you figure they'd do that?
You needn't fret for it. Clever little bastards. Clever than you.
They seem sluggish to you. Got the mange, maybe? Oh, and that stench!
Where's that noble? Lying as quiet as a mouse, head split open like a rotted pumpkin. More like a peasant now, sloshing around in his own blood and shite. Nothing noble about him.
Too quick a death they gave him. Should have been made to suffer.
He's not the end of it. Sons can suffer for him, and a daughter. To the top!
Don't start, Annabelle. Back to your craft. Always bending my ear about fool peasants. I'll not hear of them again. That simpleton turned your head, but one Graham hardly makes the rest courtly, one and all.
My lord, peasants! They're through the door in the tower.
laboratory at the top of the tower yet?
I'm at the top. Nothing here that looks like a laboratory.
Then you've not reached the highest level. Look for a passage.
Looks like a laboratory. Pretty well equipped, too.
Why did you leave? You claimed to love me. I'm cold. Why has no one come for me? I cannot leave this place. I see no way out. Who are you? Do you seek to hurt me as well?
Don't be afraid. I want to lift the curse that grips this island. Your turn to tell me who you are. The other ghosts, they couldn't see me.
I'm special. Always was. The rare beauty. The Lord's daughter. These lands, as far as the eye can see, were ours. My family and I, we hid in the Mage's Tower to await the war's end, the end of hard times. It was not to be forever.
Mage who lived here. Who was he?
Alexander? I hardly knew him. He spent most of his time locked away in this tower. He's dead too, you know. They're all dead. Mountains of corpses, yet I stand here alone, all alone. They've all abandoned me. Even he who promised me everlasting love. You will abandon me as well.
If I can lift the curse, you yourself will be free to leave. Tell me what happened here. Peasants sailed to the island to ask for food. Is that true?
No. They came to rob and kill. They thought us rich, believed we'd stowed ourselves away here to laugh at their misery. Yet we had little food as well. Too little to share with those who came. They slaughtered everyone. I heard my father cry out, but the mage told me not to reveal myself or let anyone in. He gave me a potion. If I was discovered, I was to drink it. He said everything would be all right.
What happened then?
Fear. Terrible fear. I feared the men who approached, but I also feared the potion, drinking it.
Didn't trust the mage?
In the village, they claimed he meddled in disease. Not curing it, but causing it. They said he lured rats into the tower, infected them with the Catriona. Only rumors, surely, but I was afraid. So horribly afraid. And then I heard him. My beloved Graham. He called to me. I opened the door for him, but others rushed in. They lunged at me and...
Did they hurt you?
They gripped my arms, tore at my dress. I managed to free myself and drink the potion, and then... nothing.
Poisoned? That how you died?
No, for I later awoke. I was alone, it was dark. Only there were rats. Everywhere. Dozens. Hundreds. And I... couldn't move.
Sleeping potion. Effects hadn't worn off yet. You were paralyzed.
They were everywhere. All over me like insects. My face, my hands. I felt them rip open my skin, then crawl into my stomach. They tore me apart, and I could not even scream. Have I not suffered enough? Why can't I leave this place?
Can you talk spoke to the island's other specters?
No, I'm alone here. The others, they flee when they see me. I know not why. You do not fear me, do you?
No. Used to dealing with ghosts. Though, gotta admit, there's something about you. You're different. How can I help you?
A curse born of hatred binds me to this place. Only love's power can hope to lift it. But who could love a wraith?
And your beloved, he dead too?
Grail? No, he lives. I would know if he died. But he fled and abandoned me. Left me here all alone.
Maybe you could strip the curse of its power by forgiving him. You might cleanse the Isle. As I see it, you're the curse's focus. The other ghosts on the island, their auras aren't nearly as strong as yours. My medallion started pulsating as soon as we started talking.
I don't know what you mean, but you do seem to know some things. You could be right. My fate is tied to the Isle, I feel that. Perhaps because I am heiress of these lands.
It could be your blood ties to the land, the base of the curse, that is. If so, forgiving Graham, laying your resentment to rest should lift it.
I loved him. I'm prepared to forgive him. But I must know that he regrets what he did. Take my bones to him. He must bury them. This will be our farewell. Will you speak to him? Will you do this for me?
Fine. I'll talk to Graham. Where will I find him?
He lives in the village on the lakeshore, yet... What if he's forgotten me?
If he loved you, he'll remember, and want to help.
He said he would always love me. Go to him. Make haste, please.
Experimenting on humans. Never would have gotten away with it if the Conclave were still in charge. Kept in there until the end. What a shitty way to die.
This be the witchman, the freak of nature. Bit more interesting things from mine.
I want to talk.
You're deaf, damn it! I told you. Who are you?
I've been to the island. I know what happened there.
What do you want of me?
Want to talk to you about Annabelle.
Annabelle? What can you know about her?
I met her. Talked to her.
Annabelle's dead. Drank poison. And I couldn't save her.
Did you love her?
Something mad. Loved her so deep I believed we'd come through, believed we'd be together. Of course, it was not to her father's liking. His daughter and a plain lout.
What happened on Fyke Isle? You gotta tell me.
'Twere Millie, Finch and Faulkner. They rallied the men, all roughs, to go to the Isle, take back what was ours from the noble. They knew I was known at the tower, that the Lord's servants would open the gate for me since I sold them fish.
They forced you to go with them?
No, I saw my chance in it. For Annabelle and me to flee. But it all spun in a chaos. Our boys from the village, they started killing everyone. Annabelle, they wanted to rape. First, then she drank the poison. Mage must have gave it her. I ran out the tower hollering that I wanted to die, cursing them all to hell. Don't force me to speak of it. No more, please.
Said you were hollering as you fled the tower, the island. What exactly did you say?
I don't remember. I wanted them to pay for what they'd done to her.
Might have cursed them. There's a powerful magic aura on Fyke Isle. Passions, evil intent, strong emotions of any kind can activate it. Your words could be the curse's source.
She took the poison because of them.
It wasn't poison. Annabelle drank a strong sleeping potion. Mage wanted to protect her, make it look like she was dead. Convinced everyone.
But that means... Is she... You said you spoke to her?
Spoke to her ghost. By the time she awoke, tower was full of cold corpses. And rats. She was warm meat. Rats ate her alive.
She was alive the whole time? But... Can't be. She was cold all through like a corpse. I shook her, begged her, open your eyes. I never thought...
It's not your fault. No guilt in not knowing, and you couldn't know it wasn't poison she drank.
Gods, what have I done? If I had stayed behind to bury her, I'd have noticed she was alive. It might have ended different, ended well.
If you'd stayed on the island, I doubt you'd have survived.
I'd take death over leaving her to the rats like that. But there's naught I can do about it now.
Wrong on that count. Annabelle needs you. Her soul will only find peace if you help her.
But what can I do? It's too late.
Bury her bones. Annabelle should be laid to rest by one who loved her. It's the only way to lift the curse that holds Fyke Isle.
Those are her bones.
Yes.
Give them here. And leave me be.
A girl and plated flowers. Looks like a small shrine. Looks like rain. Dead. Annabelle was no ordinary ghost. She's a pesta, and now she's free.
just when I was starting to miss you.
Fyke Isle's free of its curse.
And you withheld this news until now. Why? I gave you a Xenovox. But the curse, what was its source?
The dark spell clung to the spirit of Annabelle, the Lord's daughter. To free her and the Isle, Graham, her beloved, had to help me.
So it ended well.
I lifted the curse, so the island's clear. Annabelle's soul is free. Thing is, turned out she's a Pesta. Graham's dead.
And you failed to notice. You're losing your touch. Be that as it may, Fyke Isle is free of its curse. That's important. I'm almost inclined to say good work.
One thing's bothering me.
What?
Annabelle said Alexander was studying diseases. She mentioned Catriona. You knew this?
All the mages knew about it. Alexander was a highly regarded epidemiologist. I would have given anything for an opportunity to study his notes, but he guarded them jealously.
The lamp. What do you want to do with it?
As I said, you may keep it. I don't believe I shall need it anymore, given the Isle's been cleansed. I actually regret not going there with you. Perhaps we can make up for that lost time now.
All right. Time I was on my way.
Perhaps you'd stay just a bit longer? There's one small favor you might yet do for me.
What is it?
I put in an order for a few substances from Novigrad. The trader was due to be here yesterday, but has yet to arrive. Could you see what happened? The package is rather important to me.
Why not? If he was coming here from Novigrad, he must have passed through Blackbough. I'll check the area.
Thank you. I shall be ever so grateful.
Wrench is a 28-year-old from Melbourne, Australia. After settling in, she tours the house and chooses which bedroom she wanted. She settles on bedroom 2 after almost choosing bedroom 3, but deciding against it because Ellie tells her Fred would be her roommate.
No. I like the color red though, so I might take that one.
You should. I took the purple.
Who's going to be my bunk mate? Is it someone weird?
If it's someone weird, I'll trade with them and then we can be bunk mates.
Alright,
oh wait, that's it's the older guy downstairs. Fred. No?
After settling in, the group begin talking. Angelina says she's excited to f with all of them and loves that Freddy doesn't know much about the show and takes the duck toy up to her bedroom. Direg says that Freddy is in for a rude awakening. Daniel once again mentions that he was the first person featured in the trailer for Season 4 and complains that none of the other people featured in the trailer are here, making him increasingly suspicious. He also worries that he will be this season's John.
They're going to tie you up and they're going to bash you at midnight. Yeah.
No, they're not. Yeah, Australia?
No, that's what they do, yeah. You want to know about it?
No.
Wow, you're going to be in for a rude awakening.
Yeah?
Mm-hmm.
Is it that reason really?
They're going to bash you.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah, because in the trailer there was like 6 other contestants and none of them are here.
Oh, yeah. Oh, it's something different.
Yeah.
February.
Yeah. But I'm the only one. It's not like, oh, the all thing. That's one thing.
Yeah.
They picked me.
If I drink, I'm only going to smoke crack.
Oh, so but smoking crack isn't.
Smoking weed is quick, makes you sluggish.
But you smoke crack.
I have smoked crack before, yeah.
That's crazy.
But only when I'm drinking, so holding up when I'm drinking season, you know?
Smoking weed is crazy, but let's smoke some crack.
After telling all the fish about her crack habits, the group gets interrupted by the 6th contestant.
He didn't,
Stand right here next to your suitcase and just look up there at the camera for about a minute. Just count to 60 in your head, all right? Good. All right.
Jin has entered fish tank.
The 6th contestant to arrive is 23-year-old Jin, a Canadian native who currently lives in Japan. He walks off while his intro is still rolling and says that he works at a seafood restaurant and a department store and has no interesting talents. After meeting the fish, Jin makes his way upstairs and chooses bedroom 1 with the help of Angelina.
What do you do for work?
Work at a seafood place.
Yeah, I love seafood.
In an apartment store, on the bottom floor, or his basement floor.
Cool. This is the unclaimed room.
I mean, I guess so. I might as well.
Oh, you have the green room.
Green room?
There you go.
While everybody continues getting to know each other, Ellie and Angelina decide to go up to bedroom 2 alone, and the two begin talking.
Don't be like JC. Do not be
Finding
like
it
JC.
hard to relate to you guys, but it's okay. I'll figure it out.
I will stick by your side so that you don't feel alone because I don't want you to leave first.
Yeah,
I don't want
I
you
have
to
a
leave
feeling
JC.
I am, but it's okay.
I don't think you will. I think if I stick with you, you'll be okay.
I'm just waiting for the first freaking challenge, bro.
It's gonna be the rice challenge.
It is? Okay.
Yeah. We're not supposed to whisper. I don't like to rich.
Okay, why not?
She's a little bit too loud and I thought I liked the accent, but it's already starting to hurt my head.
Okay. Yeah.
And I think that she said that she gets in a lot of fights and I don't want to fight her.
Yeah, I would
And
not,
she's
I would lose
creative.
if we boxed. Yeah.
I said that I didn't want to walk around and she made a face at me and I was like, okay, I'm gonna go take Ellie and we're gonna go away now. Because I just didn't want I'm already getting on the wrong foot with her and I don't want to.
The two continue talking and agree to focus their alliance against D-Wrench. Angelina refers to Sam as the judge and is worried of having to do a boxing challenge with him. And Ellie says that she will be good for endurance challenges because she's been practicing piss retention. Ultimately, the two end off their conversation with an agreed-upon alliance.
No, it was the same. I just wanted to make sure. I just want to make sure that I'm catching all the same information as everyone else. Okay. I think that's it. I just wanted to. We had to create an alliance, and I also had to lay down how I felt. So now you.
The two head back downstairs where Jin notices that his stock is the first to rise in value.
Yeah.
Yeah, I'm number 1.
How would you...
Angel then decides to pull Daniel aside just after speaking to Ellie, and she asks him about his opinions on everyone. Daniel says he likes Freddy and has a lot of trouble dealing with Ellie and compares her to Josie, a girl who can't talk. He tells Angelina that he thinks that Ellie is a plant because she talks like a, quote, NPC. Angelina disagrees, saying Ellie is trying to be like JC, but she doesn't think that she's a plant. Angelina tries to set him against D-Wrench, but he says he thinks she's just exaggerating her personality. He warns Angelina that she's going super fan and says he will not commit to a serious alliance with her yet.
Okay, I'm gonna follow you then, because I think that you're probably playing it safer than what I was trying to do. Which
You were going super fan.
Well, no, I'm not. I'm just excited, and I just want to see. I'm just ready for everything to go down.
Very super fan. I'm doing that, and I need to stop because this isn't. It's too much, and then the audience doesn't like that.
No, it doesn't like. I was all the way at the top.
I think I heard you. I heard
no,
you.
I was quiet as a mouse. Is this all you have written?
How about you didn't know about fish time?
What's that?
How about you didn't know about fish time?
Yeah.
I don't know if they want me to say.
Did you just dead name Jason Goldstriker? Are we gonna have a problem?
Arya and Rachel admit they take the usual SSRI stacks. Jin admits he takes finasteride and minoxidil for his balding head. Jason Goldstriker finds the fish in their weird little nest and calls them to the kitchen to create a fish tank chant.
I don't know what that means. If you could clarify.
It's just an alien sci-fi name that I like for you. His original seasons never made it to air.
Striker promises the fish a lot.
I first saw him. Diaper Chew ain't got nothing on this guy. We got Fred Hyde.
to count this rice. Arya, here's your rice.
Oh no. Hey, I have a question real quick. How do we have to
Big ones. Here's your rice.
Oh my god. I'll make sure you do it real quick. Oh my god.
Goldstriker promises the fish a lot of money, as well as a bump in their StoX value if they succeed.
Let's just hope that strategy helps our home state of Israel at this point in time.
I'm American.
Well, so am I in name, but I think we both know where our allegiances lie, Arya.
I have a cigarette. Do I smell that?
Yeah, it's Sam.
Don't dead name him.
Okay, fine. Sam, what would you like me to call you? Master?
That's good, that works. How about you call me Master and I'll call you Spittoon?
I don't know what that means, if you can clarify.
It's just an alien sci-fi name that I like for you. Those original seasons never made it to air. But I've done this particular challenge 26 times.
Dyrunch and Fred, isolated in bedroom 2, share a strategy of using a black backdrop and soundproofing the room.
It's like thousands, y'all.
What?
It's like thousands, y'all.
And Dyrunch coaches him on the importance of the challenge. Ben and Goldstriker take Rachel aside and warn her that Angelina is too on the nose and ask her to help.
Angelina has already lost favor with the audience. They don't like the giggling at all of Sam's jokes.
Goldstriker says she is floundering due to being an overwhelmed fan. When Rachel leaves to pee, Ben whispers to Sam,
I like her. Yeah, she's good. She's fire. She's so good.
The first TTS plays before they begin their meeting.
Rachel, I hope your CPAP machine fails and you choke on your fat oink piggy.
Rachel recommends Angel work on herself.
You seem desperate. You seem attention-seeking. You're laughing. It's fucking annoying. It makes me want to shoot myself in the head.
Rachel does a head check with Ben and asks why Angel was even cast because she seems like a bad fit. Goldstriker tells her that Angel is a pick-me and Rachel needs to fix it.
She is a pick-me. That's correct. That's totally correct.
Rachel warns Ben and Goldstriker that she bought billboards for the show of her own accord.
I'll be here for 6 weeks. You can give it to me anytime.
Okay, but I want to get out of my way, Sam.
Okay, Rachel.
Whoa, whoa.
This is what encapsulates, this is the attitude you have to have, okay? The blowing it, get up. If I'm blowing it under the bed, okay? If I go like this, that's not, the reason we do everything we do in the show, it's not so you can be a little and pretend to do it, okay? And it's not so you can go, oh, look at me, I'm doing it. It's so you can actually...
You guys have to be considerate here, okay? You gotta...
Just actually do it, instead of acting or doing a game type thing.
Please.
And that's it right there. And don't do it for attention, do it because you're in a competition.
Goldstriker assigns Ellie and Jin to count a massive pile of rice together in bedroom 1 in exchange for $10,000. Arya is tasked with disturbing their rice counting in exchange for $500 in fish bucks.
The door's locked.
Hello, pizza man. I have pizza.
Fred is tasked with getting Arya off task in exchange for $500 for himself.
What the fuck is going on out here? What are you doing? I'm trying to have a fucking conversation, and you're out here screaming about God knows what.
No, I'm
What the
staying
fuck
here.
are you talking
I'm staying
about?
here.
Can somebody tell me what's going on?
I'm telling you. What's going on down there?
You gotta go here.
Okay.
Just go. Take one for the
No,
team.
come up with an explanation.
It's like the Titanic. Somebody's gotta go. It's like the Titanic. Somebody's gotta go.
No, he needs to come down. Okay. From here, so we can win.
Old Godzilla is confident down. Tokyo sleep like a big playground, and suddenly Batman bursts from the shape and hit Godzilla with a back grenade. Godzilla got pissed and began to attack, but didn't expect to be blocked by Shaq. Because
Cooperating. Arya demands to know why he got it back, and they have an autistic little beef, resulting in Daniel getting his than he had at the start. He says he doesn't have a GED, has drifted through life, and feels over time he has become worse, and doesn't want to think of where he will be at 30. He says he thinks Jin is promising, but Jason calls Jin a glob.
He's like a glob, dude. He's like a fucking...
I think I heard him say like 15 words total.
I mean, that's been a constant history, and they got pretty far, like past contestants.
Is that true?
I mean, well, they started off, I don't know, like Shinji, he didn't talk much.
That's true. Well, Shinji had like a... If I close my eyes and I try to imagine Shinji, I can imagine Shinji. If I close my eyes and try to imagine Jin, I just see like rice.
Ellie says people call her Leonard.
You go to college or anything?
High school.
Did you graduate?
No.
You didn't graduate high school?
I'm in high school.
No, you're not.
I am.
Stop. How old are you?
18.
That's not true.
I'm dead serious.
Hold on a second.
She assures him that there's nothing wrong with her, but says she will grow up and be a grifter or live in a box on the side of the road. Jason tells her she would crush at right-wing race grifting. She says she doesn't see anyone else as a threat.
So you know what the audience kind of likes?
Yeah, they like anti-Semitism, etc. But, I mean, I don't know if
It's anti-Semitism.
I have no idea.
What does that word even mean?
That's just a freaking buzzword,
jargon.
buzzword.
Okay, I'm gonna start deducting money when you use the name Sam and not Jason.
I'm sorry, I didn't know.
It's all good. You can do it. I'm just deducting money for it. So that's you're at -1 fish buck right now.
-1 fish buck.
Yeah.
So the name Jason.
Yeah, Jason Goldstriker. That's the name of
Did
the
you see the
character.
board? Did you see the board?
He tells her that the victor will not solely be based on the Stoics' results. She tells him how she grew up with a father who would throw their cats against the walls and threaten her and her mother with knives. She is engaged to her ex-husband, who cheated on her in the past.
I'm just so tired, Sam.
Who
am I grabbing? Freddie?
-200. Go grab Freddie.
I'm sorry.
It's immersion breaking.
Fred says his life is in shambles after he crashed 2 cars, lost his Uber job, broke up with his girlfriend after he got blackout drunk, and was, quote, horrible to her. He says he has been in many bands that have broken up and had a music studio get robbed. Throughout Fred's stories, he tells he stops short a lot, leaving a presumption that he is not telling the full truth about why his life has become this bad. D-Ranch says she loves her castmates.
What's the thing? You smoked crack?
Yeah, I have.
What does that entail?
Having some crack rock and smoking it. You would know something about that.
So you think you'll never do it again?
Oh, never's a big word, isn't it?
Yeah.
Yeah, it is. Never say never.
I couldn't say that I'll never smoke crack again.
Yeah.
I'd be crazy if I said that.
She refuses to admit she is a stripper on camera and says she has a mortgage and is trying to find a man. D-Ranch says that Angel is causing a lot of trouble too fast and will probably fizzle out. Jin says he thinks one of the new editors for Fish Tank is Japanese like him, which is funny and also untrue. He spends most of his money going to idol shows, but says he likes the music more than the girls. He says his friends call him Jin Cell and has never had sex he hasn't paid for.
I mean, they're professionals, so they can provide a better experience because they know what they're doing.
He says he likes all the girls but Rachel, but he would with Rachel if he was drunk. Angel says she is upsetty spaghetti, that the audience doesn't like her.
And what do you say you do for a living?
I don't anymore, but I was working at a pizza place.
Yo, everybody's so fucked.
She says her dad messed her credit up and started a new family. She says she turns into a monster when she is drunk. She talks about having an ex who used to beat her and how she didn't know well enough to leave on her own. Aryu says he sees himself as growing up on Neopets rather than a physical location. He says he grew up on musicals and cartoons and preferred them because the emotions are easier to read. He tells Jason he has apraxia, can't cut meat, can't shave with a manual razor, and got fired from a PC building factory after 2 days. He says his hero is SpongeBob because even though fast food is low status, SpongeBob enjoys his job and has job security because he's good at it.
I don't know if the grand prize really is $8,000 because, no offense, but you are a notorious provocateur and troll.
He says he will buy Bitcoin with the prize money, but is trying not to play the game so seriously that he doesn't enjoy it. Relatively speaking, many of the fish begin to head to bed early, at about midnight. Fred stays up with D-Wrench and tells her that he regularly stays up for days at a time with the aid of cocaine, and that it keeps him normal. D-Wrench gets a TTS from her twin, which she identifies because the TTS calls her Hazuzu, so definitely don't address her as Hazuzu from now on, because that would be frustrating for her. Some fish head downstairs to chat. Arya warns the fish not to say the N-word, calls Avenue Q a very edgy show, and says most art comes from liberals because they are more creative.
After this, TTS turns on for the day. TTS says that they see an alliance between Daniel and Aryeh, to which Daniel agrees. Rachel writes something down and shows only Freddy, although Aryeh's grooves are in the way, so we can't get a look at what she said. She whispers and continues talking to Freddy before destroying the notes.
Almost like centuries and centuries and centuries past. Yeah.
Freddy receives a bunch of Freddy gay TTSs.
Playing movies. You should be playing by someone who is very warm and sweet.
Because I am a gay fish.
I love fish. I love fish bucks. Like gay fish. It did seem like conflicted in the comics to me. That's true.
Sheldon is not intentionally.
You just wanted to. You got
when
it.
you're doing it, say Mog the Tank, Mog the.
If he had to do either. She asked Daniel if he wants to try it.
You other fucks are gonna put that shit on, so that's why I picked it for him.
These are literally just my own clothes. You just gave me my own clothes.
Yes, because we know.
I'm good. I'm jacking off the animals.
Love it.
Let's go.
Love it. The most hated, but now maybe perhaps the most loved. I went ahead and had her do the effortless talk.
During this, a TTS comes in for Ellie, starting with the code, "I am a Honduran painter." Apparently, this is a code from home, so praises her performance and tells Rachel she needs to, quote, lay off the butterfingers.
Use weight.
Don't look at me.
Lose some fucking weight!
Interrupts his confessional and reaffirms their alliance.
Oh. Yeah. Office to get the
I only picked him up once because chat wanted to see.
In the process of choosing, inadvertently reveals that he might have been the one who moved the photos. Rather than helping them cook now. She gets emotional and begins.
Understand what's going on.
Do they go around sniffing girls out?
Get off! Rip it! Yeah!
What is that? What even is that, dude? Bro. Oh shit. Bro.
Yes, death!
What even is that, dude? Yo, it's death. You better not let it touch me. Oh shit. Yo. Come here. Oh no, not death. Oh shit. Oh no. Oh shit. Oh no. Oh yo, dude. That's crazy. Oh shit. Yo, watch out. There's like feet all over the place. There's like mad feet.
This is like fucking. I didn't say it.
He didn't say it. No, I did not say it. I didn't say it.
Fucking bitch. He's such a fucking bitch.
Freddy, you're a stupid nigga.
Freddy's funny. That was super funny.
Straight in the face. Fred is given the prize money to distribute to his team. Arya, more plushies, more TTS.
My roommate, friend of mine. We're close personal friends. I'm in his paid Discord group. I can call him Azzy. You can't. You call him Asmongold. Anyway, here's the deal. If Asmongold, I just got the approval from corporate to make this offer. If Asmongold spends an entire day streaming Fish Tank, we're gonna pay Bert the rest of the prize money. Oh boy! And we're gonna donate $20,000 to a charity of Azzy's choice. For you non-insiders, that's Asmongold. You can't call him Azzy. Only I can call him that. I'm in his paid Discord.
In Arya's confessional, he says he is still struggling